Tell me how I know by your voiceless cry. I'd be safe if I could say goodbye. What is left is a sweet little lie. Why do I feel an endless soul? In a light like a smile with a farewell of this heart. On the darkness a star let you cry for. Now I know it will close your door for good. For good, for good, for good.
And hey, Savvy, okay. Welcome, man. Lucans and Milk, good morning, bro. How am I feeling? God, there are thousand possibilities of answering that question. There are 1,000 possibilities to answer that question. I don't... Yo, you can't just, you can't just, you know, I'm gone for 1 month and you cannot just casually ask me how you feel. What kind of shit is that? How you feel, bro? Come on, man, get it, we should out here, bro. Shit. Nah. Replay option, look, even before released, I already knew it's going to be the next level thing, because the game is telling you what you're doing wrong, and I haven't tested it. Yesterday was the first day I played Tekken again a little bit, for like an hour. Like I said, I didn't touch the review thing, but from the trailer we've seen that it's supposed to tell you what you're doing wrong, where you're supposed to punish and where you're supposed to duck strings and something, I think. So I don't even need to check that, it's probably the next level thing. So yeah, but you can still record you can record, you know? You record the recording of your recording? But I think you get what I mean. You can just record your recording and shit. Great, Lucas. I don't know, man. The last month, man. When someone just came in like, hey, what you been doing the last 4 weeks, you know? Oh, bro, I can write a whole romance out of this, man. It even tells you combos. But probably those that are recommended in the move list, right? Like these ones. They still need to buff Leroy, you're crazy, man. I know they patched something, but it's still not complete. Like, I saw that they want to patch something with fucking Ram again. So they nerfed Leroy because I saw the patch notes and it was basically just Leroy, but it was nothing after all. Like, it's and then, like I don't know. I mean, I haven't played a Leroy since yeah, a month. Mid-February, okay. Oh, bro, I have to warm up everything, man. Oh, my muscles. Oh, it's still not in Tekken, bro. Yeah, I'm getting comfortable and everything. God damn, shit. Oh yeah, I saw that. I posted that as well. That they start in Tokyo with the Tekken World Tour in April. So most likely Damage Germany end of March. So with that knowing, that means that I just have 2 more months, 2 more months to reach Tekken God in my deadline. If I make it up till Damage Germany, man, I just end of 2020, man. I don't, you know, I'm already Tekken God material. What do you mean, man? I'm absent from the game for 1 month. I can still tell that. Come on, bitch, don't fuck with me. Yeah, I saw a bit of Evo Japan. I was not, because they didn't patch Leroy before it. I was not even interested in watching it. I just heard later on, once it was over, that book 1 with Leroy. I was happy for him, but come on, man. You can't do me like that, you know what I'm saying? But everyone was playing Leroy, so yeah. You're a sponsored play, you want to do work, you want to progress. You want to claim the title winning Evo Japan, so... But from the character diversity, it was a, it was a joke. Hey Stephen. We all reached top 16, bro. Watch us all getting eliminated after the second match. Yeah, that's true. That's like I said, man. Of course, I would have loved to see him play Jin in Evo Japan, but he would have lost. The character is so much stronger. Too strong. He's stronger than everyone. You defeat the player, but in order to defeat the player, you have to first go through the character, and the wall that the character creates is so huge that you can never tear it down. You have to get to the player instantly, and that's super hard with such a huge wall in front of you. Bro. You won't go to damage. What are you? You're crazy, man. What are you on about? You're next level. You're Tekken Master 2.0 when it comes to trolling now, man. Didn't you say this like Thomas gonna pick you up or something? Like not Blizzard, the other one. Not a trolling, okay. Which ticket, for Damage Germany or for the flight? Yeah, I saw that match against Book Steven. He was doing fucking good, man. Was it Miko? I think the Julia player, I think. And what if you borrow that money for the flight from someone, and then you just return that to them later on? Oh, Mikio, okay. Damn, I have to turn on the light, bro. It's raining outside, it's fucking dark in here. By the way, you guys probably not mistaken by that. That is a subscriber session, so I'm just in practice mode to, you know, warm up my muscles and wake up my muscles. If you guys want to play or something, you know, just I'm about to open the lobby anyways, but I have to, you know, get that one in here. That shoo 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 shoo. I need to get that back. Okay, so that 1 month you don't make no paper. But yeah, what is it if you know, maybe you do you still have a girlfriend? I don't know if that's still ongoing, because, you know, I've been gone for a full year or something. It was a month, man, like a pushing. But yeah, maybe your girlfriend can borrow. If it's just a flight, it shouldn't be so much. I mean, you got familia. I tried to sound Spanish, and I said familia. You got familia, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know that if the bus is driving up to Sweden, milk. And what about mama or papa or brother? You have a sister, right? What about your sister? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this, Lucan, because I have to make it work with work, and in this quick succession it's so hard for me to get holidays, because I already planned at the start of the year. I planned my holidays for the full year, and every time I go to tournaments this year, just damage Germany, I always have to say, hey bro, look, a couple of days that I have left in the, you know, in the back, so in case something is fucking up, oh, I need extra holidays. Then I go like, hey, you know, I still got a couple days. So what with March? You know, what about that? You know, can I get a couple days off? You know, and then we go structure and see and look. And this one I get holidays, and this one won't do, and this one has these days there and there and there. And I said, yeah, bitch, but come on, let me through. And I said, yeah, you know, you're sexy shit, so I have to get a little. I'm gonna give you the pass. And then he goes like, pass that, bitch. And I'm like, shit. That's basically how this conversation would go down. And hey, Eddie. Oh yeah, okay, 12 year, okay. Oh, I tried to cancel with back forward. Oh my god. I was sick for 3 weeks, Eddie. I had first I had a flu, then I had stomach issues, which were I don't know how to describe. I was actually legit scared of what that could be because no doctor could tell me what it was, and then they just said, okay, yeah, make sure you rest the stomach and everything. But despite the fact what I was eating, I still had pain. It was really strange. It was like, do you know when you have some sort of cold pain? It's so cold and it hurts you. That's what I had in my stomach all the time when I was eating or drinking something. I could drink no water, no nothing, man. I could just drink tea because it was warm for some reason, and I was able to drink that. Nothing else. Eating was barely possible, and I had that shit for like yeah. I had that flu, and then 3 days after that, stomach issue. Even when the flu was healed, the stomach issue remained, and I had no idea what that was. And then I went to a doctor, and then he told me like, try to rest it up, and I was already resting it up there. You know, I tried to handle that on my own for 2 weeks. Then I didn't got nowhere. I went to a doctor. He told me basically that what I was doing for 2 weeks. Next day, that shit was vanished. So I don't know what that was, man. Nah, there was no coronavirus, don't worry, man. But yeah, I was sick for 3 weeks, and I started to get feeling better, like work-wise as well, for like last weekend, I would say. Last Friday, Saturday, around that, I was feeling better, and like I said, there was so much going on, even though there was not really going on so much in these last 4 weeks. I thought about so many things, man. For real, like, then so many things went down here in my neighborhood, and Jesus Christ, it really, so much happened. It's ridiculous. And I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't even do so much, and yet so much happened. The thing is, I don't know if you remember that, Eddie, because it's since 3 weeks, 3 months ago, my motorbike got stolen, and since that I had consistently issues with the vehicle that I have in front of my door. I switched to a scooter 6 times in a row without this shit being one week old. Someone tried to steal that shit again. Then after that 1 week, consistently, every weekend, someone tried to touch it or did something on it. And then, when was it? The last time I drove, I noticed that it's losing oil, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that shit to a workshop. And I drove there, and then this engine turned the fuck off on me, and this shit is new. It's 3 months old, and common sense can answer that it will most likely not be because the engine is failed or something. So now where they realize they can't steal this shit, they decided to damage this shit. And I have no idea from who this is coming from. Is it from my fucked up neighbor? Is it just a random ass dude that finds satisfaction in my vehicle, even though it's not even the only one in the streets? I cannot tell who is doing this. I can tell for a fact that it's consistently the same person over and over that is doing it. And I can't park a vehicle in front of my goddamn door. So what that tells you is I can't get to work with my own vehicle. I can't go to the grocery store with my own vehicle. I can't drive to the gym with my own vehicle. Meaning, in my daily life, I'm extremely restricted because a strange ass motherfucker decides to fuck with my shit. What that tells you is, even if I would switch to a car, as soon as this motherfucker knows it's mine, he touching this shit. So, because I don't know who is doing this, and I just assume it's my neighbor or one of my stepmother's peer group, even though I think this is really unlikely, these are the two only reasons on this planet right now that have a reason to fuck my shit up like that. And because I highly don't think that it is from my stepmother, I'm pretty sure it's from my neighbor. But you have to keep in mind, I had, when my motorbike got stolen, I had an insurance process to get some money back for 2 or 3 weeks. In these 2 or 3 weeks, nothing of my vehicles were parking in front of my house on the street. The first day I got that money from the insurance and I buy a replacement scooter from that, one day after that, somebody tried to take this shit. So it has to be someone that is close to where I live, and it has to be someone that knows for sure that it is always my vehicle. Both description perfectly fit to my neighbor. So it's fucking with you. You don't know who. It could be a stranger that just, you know, keeps. It could be someone that is dedicated to my vehicle for whatever reason, because he can always get away with that. You know, if you try to steal something and it doesn't work out on the first try, and you notice you didn't get caught or something, nobody saw you, you naturally return the next day because that is your reward. You trying to do some illegal shit, but nobody saw the shit. You didn't get caught, and you repeat this over time, every time, over and over. You repeat this, and this is your constant reward. You can keep trying hard as much as you like because ain't nobody see this. So it could be either one of those motherfuckers or someone from my neighbor. I don't even think it's my neighbor himself, and he probably just sent someone there. But these are the two options I have, and from this perspective, both looking realistic. But I can't tell. So how am I supposed to go on about it? I can't go to work properly. I can't go to the grocery store and buy my fucking food properly. I can't go to the gym properly, meaning if I can't go to the gym, I can't work out my body for my work, meaning my work will suffer, meaning my body will suffer. You could stop all of this if you would know where it was coming from. And I can't stand there on the street watching the street 24 hours because I got to go to work. So, yeah. I can't do nothing. And the next question is, for a fact, this person knows who I am, how I look, and all that, you know. The next question is just, when is he gonna figure out, if he does not know already, which apartment in the house is mine, and he start breaking into this shit? It's a matter of time, and if nobody is at home, nobody is at home, so they can do what the fuck they want. But this is not the issue I have, you know. I'm kind of prepared for this home invasion stuff, because I went through that once, and trust me, once you get through that once, you don't want to go through it again. So it's not my problem with that somebody breaks in, because I know for a fact when I'm in my apartment I'm safe. Ain't nobody gonna break in here when I'm here. So only when I'm gone somebody tries that. So meaning once I return home I have to see if my apartment is damaged or not. So yeah. And we're saying all of this meanwhile you're being sick with an issue nobody can really help you with, and then suddenly it disappears. Plus the stress you're going through, plus the stress that you have to reorganize your daily structure, so to speak, with knowing how to get somewhere, knowing how to get things, knowing how to get to the gym and everything, knowing how to get to your work, knowing how to get to your needs, all by yourself. If you want to try it, go on ahead and try, man. It's not so easy. Yeah, the thing is, look, how am I supposed to catch them if I ain't never got time to watch? This bitch could literally wait around the corner, see me coming back from work, and then he's going at it as soon as I went into my apartment, and I will never know. The soonest point where I will know is at the next day, because I don't want to get paranoid from that shit, you know? Then you don't live at all anymore. Then you just live in fear, and that's shit that I don't want to waste my time with. So I'm in an unfortunate position with everything at the moment. So I'm considering to move for now, but yeah, it's not like you move in like a week or so. Yeah, but that's the fucked up part, man. What have I ever done? It's such a cliche of my life. I never get more than 1 year of rest. Never. As soon as something goes well, I'm like, okay, I'm on a roll right now, but I'm still, kind of safe with my shit. And then I see at the end of the year, oh, god damn, a full year, no troubles, man. Not even once you visited the hospital, man. Every year I'm in a hospital at least once. And that's what happened to me last year. I saw the full year, no troubles, no issues, nothing. I'm like, god damn, man, you're on a roll. And I always said that once 1 year passed, and then the next year just start with that bullshit. It's every time like this. Now I have to work through shit 2 years again in order to get 1 year of peace. Oh, I'm doing this since I'm what? 8?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama.
And hey, Godly Kazama, welcome, man. The new Final Fantasy trailer. I saw on Twitter this morning that there were some pieces involved from a new trailer. I saw one. But I'm not sure if I saw the very actual new one. But I'm up to date with the game, so I'm gonna get that shit. Hopefully. If I'm still alive then. Who knows, man? Maybe I go out the door, bring out my trash and get shot. Who knows? I don't know, man. Now the fucked up part is, milk, I don't have a garage here. Not even nearby to rent one. Another rank grind tomorrow, Godly Kazama. The main thing when you want to see ranked and everything, the main real meat starts Sunday now. Paste the paper on it saying $2 for pencils. You touch it, you can't. I don't think that ain't gonna cut. They ain't gonna cut it, man. But thanks for the creative idea. And hey, D-Pack. More like 2-pack, bro. Hold on. Oh, you going online? Okay, because I got you. Oh, you're already in, you sneaky motherfucker. Okay. I see you with your shit. Oh shit. Where's the punish at, bro? Oh, that was ugly. Ah, shit, the call thing. Oh! Panic hop kick. Whoa. Look at the damage, man. I mean, I'm still gonna stick with Tekken 7, man, but this season 3 damage, it ruined a bit for me of that game, man. I love her. Ah, shit.
Round 4. Fight.
That was good. Shit. What? I hold it forward. And just Haze, welcome. Fucker, I'm cool character, or just the name is fucked up. And it's like our own Tekken version of Sagat from Street Fighter. You want to understand one. I recently saw more Onimusha games like 2, 3, whatever. So there are more milk. It's a trilogy plus one part. You have Onimusha 1, 2, 3. That's the trilogy, and that's the rhyme. You have 1, 2, and 3, and then you have a fourth one as well. But at the start, not even the story-wise, it's just there are a lot of new characters involved, but it's still somewhat part of the same thing.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournaments, Jin Kazama.
There's only Musha 1, 2, and 3, and Dawn of Dreams. That's number 4. I'm getting a strong feeling that I might be bang? Who do you want to bang, bro? I mean, stop. Season 3 is good, Leroy. Yeah, where's my ban button at? Not really, Milk. If I remember, how the fuck? Why are you using that fat bitch? Why are you using fat me? Shit. But I think on the second one, it's not even Samanosuke is not even part of that. He's just in the first game and then the third. But a whole new main character gets introduced in the final part of the game, and that's the one you play with. And like I said, I can just highly recommend the whole series, because even from the story where people disliked the last part the most, from what I've heard, I liked it the most. Also, a whole new introduction of gameplay mechanics. Suddenly everything is 3D, no fixated camera angles no more. You walk with your, I mean, okay, you start, they supported analog stick on Onimusha 3, so yeah, but it's a whole different experience, and a lot more elements from roleplay games are introduced in Dawn of Dreams. And a big factor that why I like Damage Germany Dawn of Dreams so much is that you could always do a new game plus. You could always do a new game plus. I have like, I don't know, millions of hours. I think my counter stopped on the hours. And I have like, I don't know, 25 replays or something. Just haze. You have to come. You have to remember, man. I have not been. I was absent on the game for a month, man. But I play Jin, of course, main character. Kazuya, Devil Jin, Kazumi, and a bit of Law. And Heihachi is the second character. Oh, High Crush, of course, yeah. Yeah, I thought the same back then, Milk, but it turned out quite well, you know. It turned out quite well. From all four Onimusha titles, I also liked from Dawn of Dreams, from Part 4, the main character. I liked him the most as well. And it was a whole new one to be introduced. And the second one rolled. It worked out. Because back then, when Onimusha 2 got released, I think 2000, what, 4? 5? Pretty quickly after the first one, I think 1 year after. It looked like the series gonna, each time, it looked like they made a trilogy, and for each installment of the game, a new main character would arrive with his own new world and everything. But fundamentally, it stayed the same game, and I thought that was the idea of the game back then. But I think they trashed that idea somewhere. So Samanosuke returned, even though it was not even like, even in the third installment, a new character popped up. It was actually an actor. Which got introduced into this game as well. He was a side character. You could just play him on some situations on the game, but it was like half, like maybe, I think it had like 12 or 16 hours of playtime, and one you were playing Samanosuke and the other one you were playing this actor, I forgot his name. He was from Paris or something, I think, from France in general he was. And it's like they shared the game somewhat. But, so yeah, maybe you can say each game brought a new character in. I think you can definitely say that.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, it's from Capcom as well. I heard that a lot. Also with these camera angles and yeah, a lot of people. Because I never played Resident Evil before. Onimusha was my first thing, and then later, very later on, when I was 16 or something, I saw the first Resident Evil, I think 2 gameplay or something. I was like, damn, that shit looks like Onimusha, and everyone is thinking the opposite way. I don't even know what got released first. Because Resident Evil exists since PlayStation 1, so I assume it was that. And then they just took this concept, that's what I was reading in a magazine as well, that they took the concept of Resident Evil survival thing and camera angles to then implement that into Onimusha. But later on, the more the series of Onimusha progressed, the more they pushed that away. And made more out of this, like, on their own thing. That was cleaned up. The range is so strong. And Tekken Maestro. You can get a window seat once you're on the plane to damage Germany, that's what I'm saying. Shit. Nah.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama.
Cause you're not fat, bro. You look good. A little bit. Shit, not more than me. Come on, man. You cannot expect, like, you know, the god of sexiness, you know, telling you look good as me. Nah. God of sexiness, where the fuck did that came from? Oh man. Oh no, it does not. Oh Eddie. Oh no, you hate on my me being skinny. Bitch, I look sexy as fuck. You don't even know. Shit. I legit ducked after that. Uh-oh. Too late. I'm too late on the punish. Oh shit, the delay. Good one. Oh, that's of course, yeah, sure, it's quicker. You could have punished it, I think. Just hit that man in the back. Oh. I'm too late. I'm too late.
You lose.
And now I didn't went to the gym as well, Mook. I couldn't after a certain point because my vehicle kept getting fucked up. That's why I changed a lot. I do basically everything by running now. I basically do everything by running. And that's why I do the main thing when it comes to ranked and progressing in Tekken on Sunday, because now every single Saturday I have to go to the gym now. Because on Sunday, because I use the bus now, which is pretty pathetic for me to go to the gym. And I can only do that on Saturday, because on Sunday there are no buses driving there. So I just have the Saturday, and during the week I can completely scrap that idea because I work from, 10 to 8. So I just have one day per week where I can go to the gym. So if I want to do something for YouTube, I have to do that early in the morning, because I keep that stream going till like 2 p.m. Then I eat, then I bounce to the gym, then I return, then I do my household after the gym, not like before the gym. So once I return from that workout, I do my household, and then I'm probably already done. And then I recover for the ranked session on Sundays. I'm just constantly running or doing something now. I have less time than before. Not quite.
Round 2. Fight.
This Feng Wei backstance thing, man. Blah. No execution.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, that's all the thing. The fucked up part is, man, I'm not even, you know, my legs are already pretty destroyed, man. Not so much my legs, my feet. I got flat feet like crazy since I was born. A doctor told me once I was born with that. And then I have a metal plate in my left foot from an accident 4 years ago or 5 years ago. My feet are broken. Them shit's done. You can't do nothing with them no more. They are done. Trust me, they are completely fucked up. And I'm just 22. They are completely fucked up, man. I asked the doctor about possibly surgery, but he said the way my feet are right now is because it regularly decrease from the joints, the bones and everything. They stop resisting if you keep using them. And genetic-wise, my body is a mess, and everything in my body from the genes, from my genes, is like when it comes to bones, immune system, all that shit. It's weaker than average, and that's why the bones and the bone structure, the muscles, the joints in my feet, they are completely destroyed already, because the muscle structure is weaker than average. So everything I used to do as a kid, like running, doing sports, you know, whatever a kid is doing, you know, playing football all day and doing parkour running and all of that, because there is no suspension on the joints from the muscles, because the muscles are so weak, and the bones and joints are so sensitive to getting, you know, damaged without any sort of healing again. That's why my feet are totally fucked up. And then I asked the doctor for surgery to, you know, because you can definitely see that the form of my feet, everything is completely out of form and out of shape. You can definitely see this once you see my bare feet. You can see how destroyed they are and how flat they are. And I told him, what if we do a surgery on that and you just bring everything back into the right position, so how it used to be? And he said, yes, we can do that. But even if we do this, 10 years after, you return with the same issue. Because he then explained me, we talked about the family tree and everything in terms of issues and structure and health and everything. And my dad's back is already fucked up. I used to talk with him. It's not that long ago. I think 2 weeks ago. I asked him what his dad died back then, and he told me his dad back then got a heart attack at 70, and his mother died on lung cancer. And I was like, damn, this is great. And it fills me up with hope. And he has already a fucked up back. Like, he fucked up his back. He started to have back issues, pretty much in the same age that I have it. I have it from him. He started to have back issues when he was 25. I started to have these severe back issues since 20. And his back is fucked already. He already, like the thing between each bone on the spine, I don't know how it's called, this little sponge type thing. This shit is completely gone. This shit was completely gone when he was close to being 40. Just due to his regular work. And the genetics in our family are fucked up. Let me actually so that it makes sense. Let me find my translator so that you know what I'm talking about. Let me translate. So I really want you to understand. Because I don't know the English word of that sponge type thing in the spine and each of these bones. They have this shit in between. Hold on. Oh, disc. Oh, I forgot. Okay, the discs in between, like the bones of the spine. Yes, these things are fucked up from my dad. He fucked them shits up by working. I mean, I have to admit, he worked. He did like streets building and everything. You know, he worked pretty heavy. But back then, when he was in my age, the doctor told him to do some sports to counter that, because the structure is so bad that all the force is not the muscle's not even catching nothing of that force. It's just it all goes to the bones and the nerves and everything. And my dad didn't do anything. He just kept on working. He didn't do no sports, no nothing. When he was 40 years old, he went to the doctor again, and they did an X-ray, and you can see this in his spine. There's no disc no more. There's bone on bone. Now he is like, I think 55 or something. Now these bones are grown together. So he just like the disc is completely vanished, and these two bones grew together. And this causes, he has a bit less pain, but he's not flexible no more. He can't bend himself forward or something. It's completely stiff. And my brother has also back issues, but the problem is I have the posture from what we assume from my mother, because most women have back issues in like the neck and like behind the chest. When you think of your at the chest height of your back, that's why I have my problems. And he said that's a pretty common issue zone for women. So we think that I have the posture of my mother, and of course the fucked up structure which has been in my family, and therefore I have the issues there, which is common for men, is that they have lower back issues, something my brother has. So the thing is, my brother is, he's 4 years older than me, so he's 26 or something, I think. And he's not doing any sports. And I told him that, what I just, you know, like, because he's a father now. If, and his child may have the same issues sooner or later. Because the doctor told me, because I'm about to handle that, and doing sport in order to counter that, I told him, is that enough? Because you have to imagine how crazy this is when you're 40. Even if you worked hard, your spine is fucked for the rest of your life after 40 years. And I asked him, is sport really enough to prevent this from happening? And he said no. The genetics, the muscles, the bone structure is weaker than average in our family tree. Meaning it's weaker than average on me. Even if I work out, I just, in the most common scenario, my spine, like the disc in my spine would disappear as well. But if I do sport, I delay that to later. So maybe if I do sports now, I don't get that shit with 40, I get it with 60. But if I'm able, with sport alone, to offer my body such a defensive barrier, a field where the force can propel on, and I don't get my discs damaged in my spine from that sport, I'm a super talent. Because there's no way in hell, like I had to be 24/7. I have to do nothing else than gym if I want that to happen. Because all the force, even if I train the whole back, if there is one weak spot in my spine and I keep training, all the force goes on that weak spot. And if I don't see that fast enough, my disc is gone, man. So that's why my feet are done already. I'm 22. I know. I got told that my feet are destroyed when I was 18 or 19.
Round one. Fight.
That's also the reason why I received the muscle fiber crack from my Tekken sessions. Everything is so badly structured and so weak. And that's just what we're talking about physically. Mentally, I don't want to even start about my family, man. When I say this, I don't say this to make myself feel great. I'm saying this because it's the harsh reality that was sexy as shit, but I'm saying this because it's the harsh reality that I'm from a family of failures. Like, trust me. You have no one, and I have uncles and aunts like 15 or something, and every one of them has like at least 2 kids. I have uncles and cousins I've never seen in my life, and from both sides, whatever, from my mother's side and from my father's side. But I just know my father's side, and I don't even know everyone on that side. But we are like, when you grab like all of them together, we're like 60 people or something, and that's just, you know, that I'm generous with this when I say 60, probably more than that. And you don't hear anything great from one of them. They are all fucked up, man. And if they have achieved something, their body is fucked, their psychological state is fucked, their own family is fucked, they have health issues, they have addictions, they have drug problems, they killed someone, they're in jail, you know, you have no one there, man. So maybe it's no coincidence anymore, because I used to question that a lot of times why I never had a role model. I never had a role model. And shit, you ain't gonna find one in my family, man. Hell no. You find a bunch of losers and people who blaming others for their situations, and people who can't take responsibility, people that's still in that childish brain, and it's no joke, man. It's no joke. I don't know why, man. Pretty early I noticed that, and I made the decision to cut them all away from me, because I don't want to end up like them. Can I say for sure that I am, from all of these fucked up people, I'm a good one? I don't know. I can't tell, because I don't know every single one. It's just maybe when I say 60, and this is not even accurate, and from these 60, let's say I know 22, and from these 22, they are all crap. So there's a whole different field of people that I have never heard of. So, but from what I can imagine from those, because my father used to tell me how his parents handled that, because, like I said, his parents created his siblings, my aunts and uncles, and they grew up in, I think my brother has, my dad has like 12 siblings or 13, and they all grew up in the same house, so with the same conditions, and yeah. Even though I hate my father, you know, I have to give it to him because he's from all of them, like the only one we can say he reached a little bit, like not saying from the fact that, you know, his way of raising kids is completely wrong and his psychological state and his mentality is completely fucked up. But when it comes to achieving at least something in your life and being at least a little bit smart with it in your life, you know, he was like the only one that had at least a little bit of that, because all the others are, they have no jobs, they're drug addictive, they in jail, they handle, they do stupid shit, they are, you know, the basic failure story, I would say. And he's the only one that, you know, I mean, he never wanted to have kids, yet he's still holding that dick in that pussy, you know. I'm saying, bro, if it happens to you once with my brother, that's fine. Why do you fall for the same mistake twice, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's, but okay, you know, then he had 2 kids, at least he took some responsibility and tried to raise them. I say tried because he fucked that up. And, at least he took some responsibility because he didn't raise us, he raised us the wrong way. And I'm saying, if you don't have any idea, which he didn't, if you don't have any idea how to raise kids, don't raise them at all, because that is better as if you would raise them wrong. And he was not smart enough to figure that out, so he raised us wrong. And the only thing what he did by raising us was just giving us a roof above our head and some food. Basically like animals, man. So that's all he did. And now he sees other, like my brother is getting a new house now, he has a family, you know. My father considers this success, and he's now thinking, oh look what I've done, I am the reason why they are so successful. Oh no, you're not, bitch. You know, and it's yeah. Even if you can, like, even if you take my brother into consideration, there he is in a fucked up relationship with a kid now, which he loves. That's good, but his wife is fucked up, so manipulative, have not a single centimeter of patience in her body, so dominant, so addicted to control everything. And he has no assertiveness. He doesn't have any self-esteem to, you know, put his dick out and say, nah, bitch, we ain't gonna do that. You know, that's how I put it, but you get what I try to say. He just, she can do everything what she wants with him. And he just he just allows it. And that's where you can clearly tell the difference between me and my brother, but even though he's like, yeah, I mean, he was like the older brother, you know, so to speak, but he was never ahead of me, like, never. I mean, he's, when I was 16 and I was doing my thing, and I look now back at that, what he was doing with 16, this man's such a pussy, bro, I swear to heaven. And he's such a, oh my goodness, he's such a, you know, he's such a, you know, no integrity, no balls on this man, you know. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, man. This man has nothing that is really interesting about him. He has nothing that's interesting about him, man. Like when for example, people ask me a lot of times, why you, even my people from work, damn, you're single since 7 years, man, what's wrong with you? I'm like, bro, if I don't find a girl that's like, had at least something a little bit I am deeply interested about, I'm not doing shit with her. And you know, my brother, you know, he just wanted to get fucked, man. And he did basically everything to achieve that, and then he suddenly you find a girl and they both, you know, they both have sex with each other the first time. I know that because I laid in the lower bed. And then 3 months later he's calling it the real love. I'm like, bitch, your brain is so overfueled with your positive hormones and shit. You cannot even think straight. Talking about big love and shit. Yeah, now it's his wife and he have a kid. Oh man, he is a great role model for his daughter, I can already tell, man. Now he's calling it all love and a big family and everything. Oh, get the fuck out, man. Oh, that's the one, okay. And I know I've been talking, like I don't know how how we got into that topic, but at least, you know, we're getting conversations down and everything. You know, my gameplay a bit rusty because I can't focus because I'm focused more on talking with you guys and all say. But I'm gonna read the chat in a minute because I was just talking too much and the man right here just shoryuken my ass, so I'm gonna have to make that comeback right now. Told you. What do you mean, bitch? Shit. Oh, the back one. Oh, it even tracks. Wow. Told you had to make that comic, bro. What are you on about? Shit. So let me read the chat. Metal plate, yeah, Milk. I've had an accident in the traffic, and I almost lost my feet on that one. I lost the complete left joint, my left ankle. So I have a metal plate in that now. Yeah, I'm fucked up, Tekken Master, man. I know. I know, man. You're moving to LA. You crazy, man. And hey, Emil, what's poppin', man? Oh, your dad has the same spine problem. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can laugh about that now, Milk, but yeah. Trust me, when you're in a house, when your father marries a stranger waifu from Thailand, which he knew 3 weeks, and he marries her, and she is your new stepmother, and you lose the content of your complete second grade because you are going to German courses with her on the order of your dad, and you lose the complete second grade and you have to repeat this because of this shit, and then 10 years later she tries to kill you and your brother while your dad is at work. You tell that to your dad and your dad is believing her. Trust me, you stop laughing then. You stop laughing then. It's I can laugh about that because I was great enough to get out of all of this. I handled that, Tavares, don't worry, man. And hey, Sean. Yeah, boom. Take a you don't have to go crazy, man. Don't act like. Bro, this Fang Wei in that Leo, bro, I can see that. Why you not guarding low, bitch? Gee. I didn't found my brother having sex, Sean. My brother had literally his first time sex when I was below him. Trust me, it was not enjoyable. Especially if the used condom 20 minutes later lands on your fucking elbow, man. I still punch the shit out of the man for this reason, man. The fucking used condom, man, because there was a small gap at the left side of the wall, and he just threw that shit down and my elbow was against the wall, and that shit landed right on that bitch. Shit. And you thought I was sleeping. Hell no, I was not sleeping, man. I was not sleeping, man. You're just gonna do a couple more? Okay, Lucans. Yeah, you do yourself a favor, Milk, if you don't want to imagine that. It's... Sure, you can say, you know, I would not go forward and, you know, give him credit for that, what he did. But it's a fact that these situations, because I had to think in such a young age so differently from people in my age, that it created the state I have right now, the me that I am right now. But it's not like I go forward and give him credit for that and say, hey, thank you, you did that to me. Like, I would replace this life with a normal life every day. You're doing good, Audrey. Okay, that's good shit. I'm okay, I would say. I'm okay. And Matsu. Okay, RKO. If you want to talk about that now, we can do that, man. So why do you think you can go? Lucan's already hit me up with that as well, man. He said like, nah, you can't go, man. Short on money, okay? How short? Yeah, I mean, that's already too late for me and my brother, Lucan. I'm sorry about that. But maybe if you have sex when you're married, maybe your brother don't end up with the used condom on his elbow. Bro, I could do a stand-up comedy show with that shit. Oh man, you might go crazy with some, huh? Birthday party, ooh, shit.
Round 1.
40 euros, man. Come on. On, Sean.
Round 2. Fight.
You're right, I didn't saw that, Lucan. That could be legit Mary Poppins, man. She has servants. Oh. Tekken Master.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, Lucas. Like you're supposed to send her a PDF some. Shit. Nah. So Tekken Master, you think you can drag your ass into that lobby before you move to LA or what? Come on, man. You talk about go crazy. You talk about taking God. Talk about greatness. You talk about Nanny chilling with the breakfast. You know, with the little cereals. Like, I'll see you already, man. In bed, y'all. You eat them cereals in bed.
Round one.
Them Fruit Loops, man. I'll see you.
Perfect. Round two. Fight.
Yeah, okay, well, if you want to bring that up, sure. But if it's just 40 euros, man, I mean,
Round three.
bitch, come on, man.
Fight.
I can borrow you these 40s, man. If it's like not like, oh, you know, I forgot the train, and oh, that's another 60 for you, and oh, I forgot I need a new iPhone, that's another 300 for you, and oh, I need a new surgery, that's another 10,000 for you. At least it's if it's not one of those joints, you know, give me one number from the get-go and then we can see. Oh, you know, I need a new car as well, man. Shit, I need a new Ferrari, man. I need to get them chicks in shit. I need another 300,000.
Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama.
Okay, Tekken Master going crazy again with banning shit. Okay, don't worry not about that time. Okay, don't worry. I fixed that, man. I fixed that.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, you gotta go birthday now. You gotta go partying. He had a misinput, Lucas. He had a misinput. You don't know what to say to me. What do you mean, Sean? You can say it to me all you want, man. I know I'm sexy. Shit. Nah.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, what? Oh, at least, thank you. Back to one. I'm not sexy, bro. Oh, you're damn wrong with that. Shit. Oh, I should have kept ducking.
Round three. Fight.
Oh, I hate when that leaks. Oh, I was hoping on the tracking. I mean, you're kind of right with that, Takamaster. At least as sexy as me. Shit. Got me fucked up thinking sexy than me. Nah. Black Ops 3, Sean. I think that's pretty much it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, Shaheen. Nah, I didn't play Black Ops 4.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
But Lucans, how far are you with your Naruto progress? I think you finished it by now.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournaments, Jin Kazama.
Not finished, wow. Oh, I remember you said you have to wait for the extension of the membership. But you already know the masked man, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
Wow. Okay, take a monster. Yeah, it's Obi-Tobi.
Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
I will parry that.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't spoil, don't worry.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama.
It's Naruto, Lucas, don't break it down to logic. A kunai can fucking block a sword. How in the fuck is that possible? Don't break it down to logic.
Get ready for the next battle.
Motherfucker. Submove notification. Shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I didn't step forward enough.
Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, because RKO Bangtan hit me up recently and he said you have not even talked with your parents about that travel, so have you done that by now? Ooh. Oh! That's it. Oh! Okay. I thought he would do a long wake up kick.
You lose. Give in.
Season 3 ain't really new, Sean. But Season 3 was overall forced, I would say. Too many unnecessary, questionable changes. And way too much damage and everything. But of course it's great that they keep the game alive. They don't even need to release Tekken 8 if they continue like that. I wouldn't mind a Season 4 if they would like just add new moves, not change like questionable things. They shouldn't have changed and maybe a few things like Loris should have gotten his buffs in Season 3. They should have not nerfed Lee at all. They shouldn't have touched him. Jin, if they wanted to, they could have done it. He didn't even needed the new wall bounce. Steve, I'm not sure about Steve. Maybe nerfing him a little bit as well to get some changes in. But overall, like Kazumi nerfs, like a tiny bit maybe. But just like adding more new moves instead of changing old moves.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't know, Akio, if you want to after the stream. Yeah, it never stops, Lucas. It never stops. People can still play Tekken Tournament 2 because they don't know everything about the game. But this is due to the large amount of characters. If there would be less characters, if we would have the character roster from Tekken 7 Season 1, not adding any other new characters, and then they add seasons to it with new moves and everything, and these changes, but not new, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 guest characters. But I think we would be able to know already a lot more about the game, but still not everything. But yeah, it was intentionally clear. They even said this, that they want to get new people into the series with Tekken 7. They largely succeeded with that. But just, you know, on a fighter, just having online mode is, you know, kind of whack. And the thing is, they want to get more people into the series, but they keep overwhelming even new entered players with new characters. This is like a double-edged sword, you know. Imagine people heard about Tekken and then they said, oh look, there was a season 1, now there's a season 2, and they pick up Tekken 7 with season 2. Then they have a hard time getting familiar with anything. And then when your number season drops and they have to readapt to everything, it kills them, man. It kills them knowledge-wise. But the best thing Season 3 did was of course, practice enhancement. Frames, we had a website for frames, so it was not really that needed, but it's of course good to have it in the game. Yeah, the overall practice enhancement with the replay function as well. There was a replay function back then in Tech 2, I think. They should have implemented that from the beginning like that, but because the practice, like a record function or something that is telling you what you're doing wrong, what you could have punished or ducked or etc. should have been in the game since like day one, because it's doing everything for you. It tells you what you're doing wrong. Back then you had no idea what you've been doing wrong. You had to figure that out yourself, which is great for players' growth. But if there are people that want to get into the game and really knowing about the game, it's such a huge barrier, and you just overcome the barrier with determination. And this is a big limitation restriction which you set up for people to get into the game. Now this is gone. Now the game tells you what you're doing wrong. This is super good. Okay, last one. I'll take that one. But if you want to RKO after the stream, we can straight up do some. I'm gonna keep streaming till 1.5 hours more, because at 2 PM I have to prepare my food for the gym and everything. So I can give you a little bit of time there. We can talk if you want, we can check Twitter, you know, it depends on you. I don't care, I don't give a fuck, I'm sexy. You still have a dick, so I still call you Aaron. You keep asking me, change it to Aaron, change it to Aaron. I always kept the ID, now I stick with that one.
Round 1.
Oh, geese again? Okay.
Fight.
That was super fast. Hum. Nasty with it. That's the Tekken answer, not me. The Tekken answer. Shit, subscribe to it. We were up to the same thing. Good dash traps. I hold it forward after that jump.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, great.
KO. You lose. Give in to your fears.
A private session. Lucas, I returned after a month, man. I have to restructure and reorganize everything in my life right now. I cannot tell, man. I can't tell. I can't really. I'm happy I can sit here right now and offering you guys at least like 2 to 3 hours. Otherwise, the only day where I fully rested, where I'm fully into Tekken would be Sunday. And I can't just stream once a week, that's fucked up. I really... maybe Sundays after specific sessions, or... I can't tell, really. When it comes to private sessions, that's it's something completely different. I have to manage that somehow different. I have no idea just yet how I will able to fit that in.
Get ready for the next battle.
You fall asleep, yeah, with that cereals, with them Fruit Loops in your bed, with the cereals like, you know, with, like a cow, you know, eating them Fruit Loops like, I'll see you, man, don't worry. And then you fall asleep and then her face all in that milk like, I see you, man. Yeah, great games, Lucans. Unfortunately, you had to bounce. Really? That's too obvious. I thought you were smart enough because... Okay, never mind. It worked. Oh, okay, I still reached that.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh god, what's my way back? Wow, that shot.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, private session. I gotta see Lucas, but don't worry, I'm working on it. If it's if you wish so highly for it, I work on it. Bro, I cannot even pick that Hong Kong up no more. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. That was sexy, man.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Destroying me good. Okay, oh, you're funny, man. I returned after a month. Ah, look at it. There we go. What is it back then? And hey, not this. Yeah, it traded for some reason. Okay, that was the first time I ever saw that.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama.
But yeah, the execution and the timing on the punish,
Get ready for the next
these two
battle.
things have become rusty, man. I'm surprised that the wave there is still fluid.
Round 1. Fight.
There, no electric. Oh, okay.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Oh wow, it was so slow, I didn't want it to react to it.
Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh. I love that.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament, Jin Kazama.
What does MHW stands for? Major hooker wall. What? My horny wife? Almost. Okay, I failed that one. Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Oh.
KO.
I'm sorry, man. I just improvised.
Fight.
I love that.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Ah! Wow. Oh, wow.
Round four. Fight.
That's sexy. Ah, you're nasty. Shit, that was good.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama.
I had breakfast back then.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Ah, oh, you noticed, I noticed. My god, miss inputs, man. Come on, man.
Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
I was hoping I can. Oh. Chidori! Shit.
You win.
Spring rolls. I don't know, man.
Welcome to the King of
I think the main food that we're gonna get when we're there is dinya, isn't it?
Jin Kazama.
So we really eat unhealthy on that weekend. Pieces, dinyas, fries, everything, man. I mean, I would cook, you know, but the hotel room ain't got a kitchen. Shit. You get me fucked up if I would cook for all of you. Nah, man. Shit. And hey, freelancer. And hey, 100%. I don't know what that is back then. I don't know how you can join freelancer. I don't know how this works. So I think over the PlayStation profile join session. I think something like that.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Yes, it worked. You're dead. I was going for the setup. I wanted to have the side switch and then the ZDS 1+2 after forward 4. You did well. Thank you. You played right into it. Bitch. Bro, my punish is so late. That was an excellent whiff punish. Oh, what was that?
to the King of Iron Fist, Jin Kazama.
But what happened to your pad, Arkeo? I remember you said you want to get a new one. Your actual one is broken, or did you just went out to steal one? Most likely you did that because you're a straight dog.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, okay. Hold it forward.
Round two.
Oh, okay, it was a parry, okay. I'm new to Tekken, I'm sorry, okay. Oh, okay, and then when I go for down back fall. Wow, okay. I'm still gonna take that one.
Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight.
I broke that really. You're dead. No, you're not. Fuck. Should have done the rage drive into the wall, man. But these are the tiny mistakes, man. Yeah, I noticed that during the rage, that it's not enough. Don't blame me, man. After returning after a month, you can misjudge a few things. And you're crazy.
Get ready for the next battle.
No, I'm just cute because you're crazy, man. If you would be normal, then you would realize that I'm just a regular ass dude. That you just I don't know, man. Your craziness is pushing it. That's why, man. I'm just a regular ass dude. Does that mean crazy bitch, RKO? If so, then you're definitely right.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
The only thing I have to Google is how to get girls late. Shit. Nah. Come on, man. Shit. What my section is? I ain't have to Google shit. Oh, nah.
Great.
I'ma lay them girls just how I'm counting my money, bro.
Fight.
Smooth and steady, bitch. Oh man.
Great. Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. Not cool. Not cool. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. See, start.
Is this massive frame advantage of this push only on counter it, or is it when you get a regular hit on it? Because it sounds like counter.
King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, 1, 2 counting. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh wow.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Still got it though.
Round 3. Fight. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament, Jin Kazama.
Okay, I'll probably do one more hour, an hour 15 minutes. Damn man, I don't like. I want to go to the gym, but my feet are completely in pain, man. From all this running I have to do now. Just walking to my bathroom, I did a few minutes ago. I'm feeling this shit with every step. I should probably just remove my feet from the body and just let myself get wheels attached to it. That was a wife or bitch slap. That's what you get for not cleaning the house. Shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, yeah, parry throws. Ah, fuck tree.
Round 3. Fight.
Coming soon to your theater. Bang bang. Back to the future with wheels. Ah! Ah, I was about to say don't try that. Okay. You just greased this motherfucker. But that motherfucker was me. So it ain't cool. Ah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh wow. Oh yeah, ooh, that was actually very interesting. You did.
KO. Final round. Fight.
I was actually, the moment I did 2-1, and you blocked it, I was expecting you to go, even after 3 turns passed, I was still waiting for your magic 4.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist.
You could see this where I was even, where I was ducking as well. I was waiting for that magic 4. I thought you would do some fast counter outkeep. Keep out, not outkeep, I'm sorry, I'm twisting words.
Get ready for the next battle.
All these wannabe supers, man.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah!
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Where's the auto, man? Oh shit. There it is.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
I love Harry, wow.
KO. Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Oh, that's it.
KO. You lose.
I keep forgetting how the smallest switch in the mentality of being you're safe and you got this can turn into a whole different situation.
Get ready for the next battle.
A couple of people requested me because they wanted to see me play Brian. I'm not sure, man.
Round 1.
Maybe once Jin hits Tekken God, I can start doing work towards these suggestions.
KO. Round 2. Fight. three. Fight. Round four. Fight. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama. Round one. Fight.
What? Oh, I thought I would recover.
KO. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
Oh, the range. I hesitated to parry.
Round four. Fight.
Oh, the charged one. I knew the auto was coming, that's what happened. Pum, pum. Oh, again, another one. Wow. I have a hard time always judging how far he will go to the side when he turns like that, when he does the dance move. But I think he's still in a linear hitbox. I'm not sure if he really evades something to the side. But he's feeling the brine, I see that, man. See ya.
Ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight.
Bro, that was good. That was a good comeback, but since you broke the floor and then did the rage trap with follow-up, that shit did no damage at all. Maybe it's because you both play a defensive character, Freelancer. It's, yeah, both are designed for defensive and keep out, so...
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I can't say it was not worth going for it because with that you continued that mental pressure and then you got the round in the end. But damage-wise, that was nothing. Damage-wise, it was. But I think even in advance, I don't think you know that actually, because there you're focusing on your combo and on the pressure, and not how much damage you do. I think it's this would have been hard to know in advance that I would do this less damage.
Round 1.
Yeah, strong counter game and keep out.
Round 2. Fight.
Wow, that was too late. That was too late. That was a down for one, wow.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, that's the fishing there, okay. That favored him so much. Blah! Bro, do the double one. I ducked. Like that. What? Come on!
Fight.
What? Again? Oh, down for I'm really a little bit out of shape, man. You think freelancer?
Get ready for the next battle.
Now I'm quite interested how the next ranked session tomorrow will turn out. I was imagining in my head to go back to Raijin in no time. Going for Tekken King already because I am Tekken God material already. I mean, come on. But shit, I'm actually out of shape. More than I thought. Like I said, I was expecting this lack of execution here and there and being too slow on the punish, but shit, there's a little bit more than that. I need to have this constant heads-up display of my opponent on how he's conditioned.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
So Takamasu, you fall asleep again on the cereals. Like that. Yeah, no, Takamasu, I can see that, man. I can see that.
Round 3. Round 4. Fight.
No, don't worry, Takamasu. Shit. Nah.
KO. Final round. Fight. KO. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama.
I know that I got 5 bars back then. And I got 1 big bar. Shit.
Get ready for the next battle.
I have to learn how to shut the fuck up, man. Oh, I still have to eat that protein bar in the fridge, man. Thanks, Arkeon. Shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, that was probably launch punishable.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I wanted that while standing 3 for a counter launch. Who the fuck you think you're fighting with? Come on, where did she do that? Oh, that Feng Wei bullshit. Ah. Oh. Oh shit, I thought the homing high would come through.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh, that was some bullshit. Ah, I don't like myself playing like that, man. I'm kinda... I look... What is it, Bangtan? Just go on ahead and ask, man. Good lord. I'm reading the chat, don't worry, man. And if I'm not reading, just repeat the question. Pretty much, yeah, Bangtan. It's not really I came up with this just in that moment, RKO. I knew that when I wave dash into you against the wall like that, out of that angle, I knew that it would cause the side to switch, and I knew that would throw you off, and then this would cause you, because you've been thrown off, you would press. And yeah.
Fight.
It's not a real actual setup, it's just this moment of confusion where you think the opponent will press into it due to the confusion. Yeah, it's because you're crazy, man.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, what?
KO.
I must have gotten a misinput there.
3. Fight.
Ah, yeah.
Round 4. Fight.
Wow.
KO.
벌써 끝이야?
And Tablet Goku, how was your job interview?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama.
Freelancer, this is the first legit session I have after a month. I have not touched Tekken at all, just once, 3 weeks ago, for 1 hour in practice mode to land a combo.
Get ready for the next battle.
I play sloppy.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Van grab, wow, man. Jesus. Hopefully I will do work tomorrow, man. Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight.
Ooh.
KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Jin Kazama.
Fourth time probably I got pilot systems on random.
Get ready for the next battle.
Anti-Mug Nation. Rough lately. Bro, I got demoted down to Eternal 1 month ago. We're gonna get back to it tomorrow.
Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Ugh. I should have done it immediately.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Ah, I could have landed that. So it's so plus, wow. I can't get shit done.
Ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
It's neutral. Okay.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
It's neutral.
KO. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournaments, Jin Kazama. Ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Wow. I mean, I know the combo is hard, but I used to nail it every time.
KO. Round two. Fight.
It's like I'm a training dummy, man. Oh my god, man.
Fight.
Oh my god. Go punish that.
Round four. Fight.
Too late. Oh. Ah.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. Great. Round four. Fight. KO.
If that match ain't convincing me, then it's the last one.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
That was an accident. Oh my goodness. I can't do shit.
Round two. Fight.
Oh,
KO.
that's better.
Fight.
He covers so much range with just moves.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh my god, man. Oh, I underestimated how far. That was half stage, man. Wow.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Jin Kazama. Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, since season 3 he's actually an actual character. Before that, since Tekken 7 release, he always have been like... So sort of Lee, I would say.
Round 1. Fight.
Is it the input delay? I don't know what it is. I feel like I block in time.
Round 2. Fight.
Why did I cancel that?
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, wow.
Round 4. Fight. round. Fight.
Wow, I still couldn't block. I broke one. I pressed forward. Oh man. It's like I'm back at green ranks, man. I expect it to be bad, but not that bad. Not that bad, man. Oh man, it's gonna get interesting tomorrow. It's gonna get interesting tomorrow. But okay, okay, I'm gonna hit you up on Twitter now because I can write and cook at the same time, but not talk and cook. So we're gonna do that on Twitter. And for everyone else, thanks for coming back after a month. We're gonna do some rank tomorrow, and I'm concerned about. I am concerned about that. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit. And the thing is, to reach my personal deadline to get Tekken up before Damage Germany, I just have 2 more months, so... Oh, goodness. Let's see how this is gonna turn out tomorrow, man. Makes no sense to think about it. So, yeah. We're gonna see us all tomorrow again, so make sure you guys gonna stay healthy, and then we're gonna see us tomorrow again.